Alright everybody, I'm here with another video about my barn where my animal usually stays at night. And what I'm doing right now is cleaning their animal manure or animal poop, however you wanna call it. And this, as you see, there's a lot here. I already put it in a bucket or pail because what I do every single time I clean this, I just keep it, wait until fall when all the vegetables are gone for the season. And when the vegetables are gone, I'll put this in the plat. This is my all natural fertilizer for my garden. Well, still, I put more amendments. Not fertilizer though. This is already fertilizer. The amendment that I'm putting, since this is just for nutrients, is the either wood chips or sawdust, because those retains water. So that's the purpose of this. This is the fertilizer. Those are the amendment for retaining water, because if you don't, the what do you call this? The soil here is so bad because this is like mountain. Actually, right now I'm like about 200 meters above sea level, or to be exact is 600 feet above sea level. And yeah, we have a lot of rain, but you know, there are times, just right now, is since I think May. Yeah, because May, when my son visit me here, is the last time that rains. And it's already mid-September, still no rain. So, as much as possible, you know, I want to conserve water. And I have no well. My source of water is city water. And unfortunately, I cannot afford a deep well, because I asked the people, the company that dug the deep well, and they're asking me $28,000, which very unaffordable to me. That's too much. It's already arm and a leg, including my neck, on that price. And so I have to stay in city water, which I'm paying an average of $40 a month, which to me it's still okay, because that's including our consumption at home. You know, still I consider it cheap. So this, I call this, well, this is animal manure, but when I put this in fall, usually once the fall hits, I spread this in my garden, and then by spring It's here in my area. Winter is the rainy season. Unlike in East Coast or in the North, winter is snow. Here, winter is rain. So, by raining, this will settle on the ground, and by spring, it's ready to plant on the plot again. So, this is my way of doing my garden. And to some, this sounds nasty. I'm putting animal poop, animal manure in my garden, but I think that is the best way of planting vegetable, because as much as possible, I'm trying to avoid chemicals. Chemicals are nasty. You know, those fertilizer, pesticides, and yeah, there are times that I spray for like insecticide or insect repellent, but I'm using neem oil. Neem oil, either neem oil or permethrin, because permethrin is natural, derived from chrysanthemum. Now, neem oil is derived from neem tree, and they extract the oil from the bark, I think, the tree. I'm not sure, but it's from neem. It comes from India, and at least they are the recommended. They are the recommended. I don't know if I can say that as chemical. No, it might, but not a harsh chemical, because it's natural from oil of the tree and extract of a flower. So that's how I do it, because we are the one mainly eating the vegetable that I'm planting. Now, whatever is excess to my harvest, and if someone is willing to buy, then I sell it, because I have a big garden, and to tell you the truth, the harvest is too much for us. Actually, we are just two, me and my wife. We have kids, but they are grown up. They have their own life now. So, we are just living together, the two of us. So, the vegetable I have is more than enough for us. Just like today, I need to harvest eggplant, and when I'm looking at it, to my eggplant, I think I can get at least minimum of 10 pounds. Well, what I'm doing, if nobody buys it, because what I do is advertise it, harvest it. Once I harvest it, and if for whatever reason nobody buys, on the third day I dehydrate it. Almost everything that I harvest, if no one buys, I dehydrate it. Well, at the time of crisis, it works. And yeah, there is some difference in taste, but once you acquire the taste, it tastes the same to me. Now that I've been doing it for years now, almost everything, green beans, What else I dehydrate? Radishes. What is this? Kale. And once you need it, all you have to do is reconstitute it or rehydrate it and use it as same as the fresh one. So it works for me. Well, city dwellers won't even, I know, they won't even dare to taste it. But they have money to buy. They have money. My saying on that is they have money to burn. I don't. And as much as possible, I'm trying to save money because first of all, my wife is battling with cancer. First, before I know her, she got breast cancer. And then after breast cancer, after 5 years, after I know her and we get married and living together, she has like a regular doctor checkup. Then the doctor says, let me see your chest. And then when he saw the chest, the breast of my wife, says, I see something bad on your skin. My wife looked at me right away. I know she's trembling already. He says, the doctor says, it looks like to me a skin cancer. So what he did is send us in an, I don't know, oncology. I can't remember the exact term that they sent us to test the skin. They took a little piece of the skin and test it, and after a week when the result came, it's positive. Then the doctor says, yeah, I see right away when I look at it, it's a skin cancer. So, but since my wife becomes so fragile, her body is having hard time battling the cancer. First of all, she cannot have chemotherapy. So, but the doctor is good. He said, I have an idea that might help, but it's not 100% that will work. And we asked him. He said, radiation, because my wife has so much health issue, and the doctor says that's the only thing I can recommend. So she did, I think, 16 treatment, and it works. So, but when all hell got loose, after that, within the next 2 years, my wife is complaining pain on her choice. Then we go back to her doctor. And the doctor says, okay, like right now I cannot say anything. All we need is a test. Then he sent us again to the test. And what happened is, when they took the bone sample, they found now she has bone cancer. That's why I said, when the hell broke loose, everything seems like unstoppable. Now she has bone cancer. So, what the doctor says, since you cannot have chemotherapy already, I still recommend the radiation because it works on you. So, no matter what, we got no choice. And here we go again. It goes back in radiation. I think this time, last time, the first time on skin cancer is 16 times. This time is, I think, 18 times. But for the blessed of God, she was pure. It's all gone. The problem now is, I'm thinking, since that my wife, we are old, she is like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, she will be 70 this November. And she is frail. Now she's almost bedridden. And what can we do? We just leave it to the hands of God. And that's why, as much as possible, I mentioned that I'm sorry if you said I'm just whining. I mentioned that because of this food that we are eating. That's why, as much as possible, I am not using fertilizer. This is my fertilizer. This one that I'm picking up from the ground in this barn. And as I said, when there's so much bug in my garden, in my vegetable, I'm using either permethrin or neem oil. That's it. So, guys, I thank you for keeping watching on my video while I'm whining, but from time to time, this is my way of unwinding. That's why you see, before I'm just uploading video in YouTube once a week. Now it's twice a week, Monday and Friday, because this is my way of coping up with all this problem, or do I have to say, the test of God to me. So please, if you can do it, bear with me, be with me, you know. And I am so thankful that you are all staying, watching my videos in my channel. And thank you very much. This is for today. And thank you for watching my video. And that's it for today, folks. Thank you.